Hey, this is kind of an intro to strumming and a rhythm. So I just wrote down some really simple strum patterns here, and we're going to kind of talk about them and learn how to do them. So 4/4 is a time signature, and you'll see that on any kind of printed sheet of music, you'll see a 4/4 or any other kind of it might be a 3/4 or a 6/4 or a 6/8, something similar to that. You'll see two numbers stacked on top of each other, and that's called a time signature. The top number is the number of beats in each measure, and the bottom number is the code for what kind of note equals one beat. So a 4, you can think of it like 1/4. The 4 is on the bottom, so 4 means quarter note, gets one beat. So 4/4 means there's 4 quarter notes in each measure, or something equivalent to 4 quarter notes. So in example 1 here, I have 4 quarter notes, and these are really ugly quarter notes that I drew real quick with a pen. But what that means is that each one of them, if you were going to count it, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, pretty straightforward. If you were going to strum it, you would just strum all downs. So let's do that right quick. Let's just hold an E chord with our left hand, just so that you don't have to worry about muting any of your strings. And down here, let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, do you see how my hand is going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up? Every time that I go down, I have to come back up before I go back down again. I couldn't very well just stay down here and go down again. There would be no strings to hit. So this kind of back and forth motion, you have to keep that consistent, whether you're going up and hitting the strings or just skipping over them. If you couldn't hear me playing right now, you probably couldn't tell if I was hitting the strings going down or up. It looks the same because my hand is keeping beat. So that is kind of the trick of strumming, is keeping that motion going regardless of whether or not you're hitting strings or skipping over the strings. So in example 1, it's just 4 quarter notes, and you're skipping all the ups, essentially. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're just skipping over the ups, and you're playing the downs. But your hand is going down, up, down, up, down, up. So now, in example 2 here, I've split every single one of the beats, all 4 of them, into 1/8 notes. So if you see 2 quarter note looking things here with a beam across the top connecting them, then those are 1/8 notes. And that just means that you've split each beat in half, and now each beat has 2 notes in it. And the way that you would count this now is you would say 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So the numbers are kind of the down beats, they're the first half of the beat, and the ands kind of mark the halfway point of the beat. And they represent the second half of the beat that's been split in 2. So strumming wise, directional wise, if you have 1/8 notes, then and that's like your least common time value, then you'll want to alternate strum down and up for each set of 2 1/8 notes. So for instance, if you just had all 1/8 notes in a measure, it would be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So on the down beat you're going down, and on the up beat you're going up. Numbers are down and ands are up. So all you're doing here is you're just doing the same thing that we were just doing on down, 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 except you're not skipping over the strings as you come up. You're actually playing them. So hold the E chord again and it would sound like this. 1, 2, ready, and. So if you have that, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to mix some of this stuff up. Like mix exercise 1 and 2 together and have like maybe 2 quarter notes at the beginning and then have the last 2 beats split into eighth notes. So example 3 here, that's what I've done. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 1, 2, 3, and 4 and. So directional wise, you would go down, down on the 2 quarter notes. So because a quarter note would equal 2 eighth notes. And if you had 2 eighth notes, you would go down and then up. But since this is equal to 2, you skip the up. So you just go down, 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 and then down, up, down, up. So let's try that one right quick. 1, 2, let's try it 4 times. 1, 2, ready, go. Down, 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 up, down, up. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I let you be creative with this. You can let's try doing all quarter notes and just splitting the third beat into eighth notes. That would be like this. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. 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 You could do that to any one of the beats or all of the beats or any combination of the beats. Try splitting the second and the fourth beat into eighth notes. It would be 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Try it. 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 2, and 3, 4. So you see how my hand is going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. That's what you have to keep going, whether you're going hitting the strings or skipping the strings, okay? So the fourth example that I have here introduces a tie. This little eyelash looking thing is a tie, and that is connecting the 2 notes that it is touching. So it's the and of 2 and the downbeat of 3 are connected now. So when there's a tie, you strum the first note and you skip over the strings on the second note. So the second note essentially becomes a continuation of the first note. They become one note. So this is exactly like example 2, except there's a tie on the end of 2 and the downbeat of 3. So we're just going to skip over 3. I have the down arrow there, but I have parentheses in it, which means skip over it, and the number 3. So you would count it 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Or if you're talking directional wise, you go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So let's try it here. 4 times in a row. 1 and 2 and 3 and go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and skip and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4. So I'm going 1 and 2 and skip over the strings on 3 and then and 4 and. So practice that. That's a really common strum pattern. And experiment with moving the tie to different notes, like maybe the and of 3 and the downbeat of 4, which would sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I'm skipping the 4 that time. Or try connecting all of the notes. Try connecting the and of 2 and or the and of 1 and 2, the and of 2 and 3, and the and of 3 and 4, and then you would have down, up, 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 down, up, 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 down, up, 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 down, up, 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 up. And that would really challenge your ability to keep your hand going and keep track of where the downbeats are. So practice those, and that is your first strum lesson there.